The Simpsons. Dun 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 da da dun dun da 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 da. Alright, there's my intro. As you can see, I still can't do my videos quite properly yet because I still have not gotten my computer fixed. I believe I have the parts, but once I put them in my computer, now it doesn't turn on. And I don't know anybody that can really fix it. So I'm kind of sad. But here we are. Today, we are taking a look at Wave 2 of Super 7's Ultimates Simpsons Krusty the Clown. Now, this is another kind of primary character, I would definitely say. While not like an A-list, like A-list characters I would look at obviously as Bart, Homer, Marge, all of them. He's definitely a B-plus type of character, appearing in a lot of episodes, having a lot of actual primary episodes for himself. I would definitely put him up there. Like I said, not quite A, but B+, I guess you could kind of say. Which is interesting because he's basically like a D-list celebrity on the show, which is kind of funny to me. But lots of really cool stuff on here. The package, as always, we do get this really cool box with the Simpson logo on there. We are not getting the mailer box anymore with this wave. It seems that they've done away with that, which is definitely unfortunate because it does show a little lack of that same effort that they put into the first wave. So maybe around this time they started finding out that they need to cut prices on things because Disney was going to be ending the relationship. But you got the Simpsons logo on there coming on the back of the box. And you got, oh, hey! That's my really bad impression. I can't do a very good Krusty impression, and it hurts my voice. And it gets... Okay. Oh, boy. Lift it up. I'm not going to do that impression again. So, lift it... Oh, yeah, that's basically how I feel right now. But Krusty the Clown, first episode, The Telltale Head, which is in the 8th episode. Oh no, I thought that said November, but the, what is that? Yeah, 8th episode right there of the first season. Interestingly enough, though, he appears in other episodes before that. He's on the television in the background in some episodes. The second episode, I think, Bart is, it's called like Bart the Genius or something like that. He's eating, oh, my throat still. He's eating a bowl of Krusty Flakes or whatever the cereal. This is Krusty-O's. But you know, he's eating Krusty Flakes. I think that's what they're actually called in that particular episode. But you see him. But his first like real on-screen sort of main appearance is the Telltale Head, which is the episode where Bart, trying to be cool, kind of at the not really pushing by his father, you know, trying to be as cool as possible, decides to cut off the head of Jebediah Springfield's statue, which is at the center of Springfield, and craziness ensues. Come out of the back, or the front of it, and you can see you got the open window, Simpsons, Krusty the Clown. There we go. That's the box. Now, all sorts of cool accessories. Again, very specific to several different episodes for him. He does come with a pie, as you can see. Just, you got the like little cream section on there, the cruster on there. I like how they actually got the metal, but the tray here at the bottom actually painted. So you do get that. You can't have a clown without a pie. I mean, it is what it is. He does have several different hands. You can see that I have a hand where he's holding one of his accessories already, which is a cup. I'll talk on that a little bit here in a bit. But you got like this semi-gripping hand. You have a right-fisted hand, which I don't know why you would really need that. Here's a hand that's sculpted in a way where you could have him holding his pie, which, cool. Dig that. A left-fisted hand, and then a right hand so that he could sit here and like hold the pie like that. This is, I mean, I guess you could probably angle it however you really want. So you got a right left hand that allows you to do that. You also do have this hand on here, which I just thought was hilarious. But it's him with some type of a drink. What he's drinking, I have no idea. But Krusty, you know, sometimes partaken in drinks. But you have this attached to it, which is nice. And you can see you got a little section on the inside there. Hey, well, maybe if it focuses, where it kind of looks like liquid. Love that. Super, super cool. Like that it's actually attached to the hand, so you don't have to try to get it wedged in there. That's a nice little attention to detail. Like I said, you do have the pie. You also do get a microphone that he can use, which, honestly, he didn't really use the microphone a lot, unless he was going around interviewing people, but you do have a microphone that you can have held on there. Funnily enough, there was an episode. Now, a lot of people might not know that back in the 80s, there was a sketch comedy show called The Tracy Ullman Show. And The Simpsons actually originated on that show. It was like a little spoof sort of thing, and then carried over to, you know, Fox, and they, you know, did a whole live action show. There is an episode in that where Krusty is kind of featured in it, where the kids go to the Krusty show, and he's walking around holding a microphone. I don't know if that's necessarily what this is meant to. It kind of looks like it, to be totally honest. But you do have a microphone for it. Another really fun episode was featuring this, Krustios, where Bart, unfortunately, ate one of them. And what was funny was, if you come in and take a closer look, you can see it says, free inside. You get one jagged metal Krustio. And he ended up, like, coughing on it, and it messed up his stomach and everything. And they actually give you the metal Krustio, which is funny. I think that's hilarious. One thing that I also really like about this box is you can see on the side here, you have actual like nutritional values. Well, you got that section right there. The other side here has nutritional values, which I don't think you can read any of that. Nah, probably not. But I really actually like that they kind of went all out with this box. That's kind of cool. Now, it is just like a hollow piece. One thing that I will definitely say about this figure is the body for him definitely feels a little bit more, I don't want to say cheaper, but like his torso is very hollow, and it definitely shows in terms of the overall feel for him. He also does come with Mr. Teeny. Now, the thing that's kind of unfortunate about this is Mr. Teeny is a chain-smoking, they call him a monkey, but he doesn't have a tail, so he's probably more of like a chimpanzee, but he would always call him a monkey. But he's on roller skates, and the thing that he was always known for was chain-smoking. I don't know if they could have, like, built this. I'm really zoomed in, sorry. I don't know if they could have done it where they could have had a cigarette on there. I don't know where, like, Disney would have been okay with that or whatever, but great detail on the entire Mr. Teeny itself. The arms don't do anything, legs don't do anything. The head does rotate, kind of, a little bit, not even a ball joint, you know, but you could have put it like a cigarette here or something, but it's awkward how his arms are posed. I mean, you can definitely, that would have been cool, like, if you could have had, like, a pie on there or something like that. So, I don't know, but he's got his little hat, he's got a little bow tie on there. Super fun. Another kind of like random little thing that you can just set there in the background, which works perfectly fine. He also does come with this robe, and I've been playing with it the entire time, and I actually love this. This is a very kind of silky, very shiny. You can see he's got like an embroidered K right there for Krusty. All the way around, very, very cool. I think that they did a great job with this. You do have that very kind of silky and reflective sort of thing. So it's, as you can see, soft goods, which is nice. But I love it. And with this particular head on there, I think it works perfectly. When you get it out of the box, though, this is not a part of that. And his arms or his hands are probably going to get in the way. So when you get him out of the package, he is in this setup. Can I actually pull that? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I couldn't take that other hand off or do that, but you know, is what it is. Pop this guy on here. But I just think that with this head, it works really nicely with it. And I also, I mean, I love it. You can see that he's kind of grumpy, kind of like, get out of my way. That's why I had him holding his alcoholic drink, I would imagine. But this is the part where, like, I feel like he's definitely thinner. And like, he's got a lot of heft to him, but a lot of that comes like in his feet. He's got giant feet. But like this, like the legs are solid. It's this body right here. And it's interesting. A lot of people have talked about this over the years, and the original intent for Krusty the Clown was to look like Homer. When you look at it, you take this little bit off, you take that off, you take the nose off. I mean, that is totally Homer Simpson. And, you know, you could do that with this as well, you know, like take that off. I mean, that looks like Homer, just replace the nose. It looks like Homer. And there's actually an episode where Homer goes to clown school and he looks the same. But the original intent was that Krusty would look like him, would look like Homer Simpson, because Bart idolizes Krusty. And it was always going to be kind of a joke that he idolizes a man that essentially looks like his father, and Bart doesn't realize it. So really very cool, but great detail on this head sculpt. I like how the top section of his hair is kind of like this little going backwards. The rest of them are more pointed upward, well, with the exception of this one. Like him being happy here, it's like that. But I love the expressive nature of his hair. So it's like you can see this happy one, everything is erect. This is the head that comes on him, though. But you can see how, like, everything points up. And then this, you can see that even these are slightly more, like, downward turned. And I love how expressive the hair is with this character. It's always been super cool to me that you can have that. And like I said, just pop that off. Pop this back on there. And this is the head that he's meant to kind of have in there. Now let's let me because gotta grab up. Okay. Because he does. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have brought this out here. You can definitely see the similarities, right, between the head sculpts. I mean, absolutely, you can. One thing, you know, I want to try. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that off. There we go. You know, I'm really curious. Oh my gosh! Does that even fit? No. Hold on. I don't think that'll fit on there. Maybe if I heated it up. No, I mean, if I heated it up, probably. But, I mean, that's kind of funny, if you ask me. Knocking over people. Get that on there. Pop that on. But there is... Come on, dude. Stay up there. All right, let's get the happy guy on there. There he is. Hi! I don't know why I do that. And then let me grab because, like I said, it's his idol, right? So let's bring in the Bartman, the one and only. There we go. So I mean, man, it just really does bum me out that we're not getting more of these guys. Super7, you know, has been doing, for the most part, a great job with these figures. The first two waves I've really enjoyed so far, and while I've only taken a look at, you know, these two from wave 2, I think that they did a great job with them. I know some time ago, who was it? Was it NECA? I think it was NECA that was actually doing Simpson figures, and they just didn't look right. I mean, I enjoyed them, but there was just something about them that just didn't work for me. It's very hard to take two-dimensional drawings and make them into three-dimensional looking characters, and NECA didn't really do it very well, I didn't think. Super7 here did, And it's so unfortunate that they were not able to do more. I mean, I don't want to dwell on it. I'm trying to keep it focused on the actual review of the figure. Hi, Morgan. Hi, baby kitty. Sorry. Morgan, come here. You want to say hi? Hello, you. Hello. The little troublemaker who likes stealing things. Come here. Let me see. Let me see. Here, come on in here, Morgan. Let's bring her in. There we go. Hi, Morgana. Oh, no, no, oh, and she's done. Okay, well, there you go. You guys got to see a little bit of Morgan. She's the one that likes stealing things. Now, Pepper, not so much. Morgan, absolutely. But articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, but you don't get a... well, if you pull it off, you do. You do get a decent range of motion with it, to be able to kind of pose them how you want. The shoulders here do move in and out. They move forward and back. They rotate at the elbow, bend at the elbow. But also one thing that I'm noticing is like you got a slightly yellow or different yellow going on here. It doesn't stick out too much, but it is noticeable. The wrists do move forward and back. They also rotate. You do have this ball joint section here. I gotta believe this is kind of, I mean, I don't know if this is how they were gonna do Homer, but I don't like this. But like I said, you do get a ball joint up there. The hips move forward and back. They move in and out. They do not rotate up there. The knees do bend, and then you do have the rotation right there. And then the very large feet, which is how when Bart was determining that Homer or that Krusty did not rob the Quickie Mart, it was because Sideshow Bob has small feet, wearing big shoes. The other way around. Sideshow Bob has very big feet. He has small feet, though. And when Homer stepped on the Krusty the Clown in the Quickie Mart down here, he screamed, knowing that Herschel Kristofsky, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Herschel Kristofsky has small, tiny feet and would never have felt that up there. But I really do. I dig the guy. He's super fun. Like I said, definitely a must-have if you are a Simpson fan. Krusty is just iconic. Super, super fun. Super, super cool. Cannot recommend this guy enough to you. As I've mentioned previously, the second wave is available right now in Big Bad Toy Store. I will put a link down in the video description right down there so you guys can go and add them to your collection. Right now there is no discount that's running on the second wave, but honestly, I wouldn't wait too terribly long to see if one pops up, because I feel like I don't know, like the first wave has been on discount for a while, so maybe you can add them. I don't know. But there you go, guys. There's my look at the new Super 7 Simpsons Ultimates Krusty the Clown. Thank you always for tuning in and watching, guys. I really very much appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, do me a real quick favor. Hit that thumbs up button. I know. If you like the video, it does help to show that support by hitting that thumbs up. Also, if you're new, subscribe. Hit that button down there as well. And until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and I'll be the same.